Hello there and welcome to Blackbird Print Co. and to a quick recap of my history of planning. These are my planners since I started in the great art of planning. So 2018, 2017, 2016. This is where I started and where I've ended up, and I thought what I would do is a quick series, well, not even a series. I'm going to show you my very first planner. I'm going to do flip throughs on the other ones at some point because a lot of people have asked, and I was actually talking to my friend Johnny, who I play games with, who has gotten into planning, and she was talking about how she was kind of wanting an Erin Condren planner, couldn't justify the price right off the bat, and I was actually exactly the same. So obviously I'm a very loyal Erin Condren planner user. However, I did not start an Erin Condren planner. The price was not something I could justify in my budget, and I just needed to make do with something. So what I did when I got into planning videos was I ran out and bought this planner from Officeworks here in Australia. This is a J Burrows A5 size planner in plain black, which is what I wanted. I have put some tacky stickers from the Reject store on the front, which amazingly have held up for literally years now, and I DIY'd my planner. This is embarrassing, but this is where it all started. So I thought I'd do a flip through for interest's sake because I was trying to explain it to Johnny. I was like, you know what, other people might think this is interesting. I'm going to make a video. So this is where it starts because I couldn't afford an Erin Condren. So I have some journal cards that I picked up. I don't even know where from, that I put in this kind of side pocket here. This other butterfly one, and this really cute gold sticker. I can't believe this has lasted that long. It's random gold stickers. Some sticky notes. I had more sticky notes and clips and things in this section when I was using the planner. I only actually used it for a couple of months before I finally caved and bought an Erin Condren. Now, as you can see, these are not the layout of a normal A5 planner. So there are 7 rings and they're really weirdly spaced and not at all the same. So as you can tell from this, I bought A5 Heidi swap inserts, not inserts, like dividers, and then I had to trim them to fit this and then cut them to fit. So this is not A5 size inserts really, it's close enough, yeah. I made myself this dashboard, so these are some foam kind of letters, so Nikki 2016, stuck them on this Heidi swap thing with some card behind it, and this was my makeshift dashboard. I was very proud of it at the time. It's not bad, honestly, for a starter. At least it's all consistent, you know. I have my phone number and email address here, so I've just covered them up. I have no idea where this 1001 Dalmatian or 101 Dalmatian sticker came from at all. Okay, so anyway, I put my name and number there just in case I lost it. I don't know where I thought it was going to end up. This little pocket that I bought, and obviously I was keeping a kit left over. This is from like hand cut stickers that I made. Sorry, so embarrassing. Some black glitter card stuff with another dashboard which I have butchered to fit on top, and the tab says it's my monthly view, written in a pink friction erasable pen, and this is like 3 years old for anyone that says the friction ink doesn't last just fine. And yeah, that is my first monthly spread, February of 2016, using some Scotch washi tape, Scotch brand washi tapes, and I think this sticker was from a sampler from Made by Alyssa, and I was writing my shifts in there and blocking off the days I wasn't using with washi. Thing is, my shifts move here, there and everywhere, so it really didn't work for me. And this was my monthly view, so this was March. Now all of this, I made these. I bought a couple of really cheap papers, like digital papers, and made these in Silhouette software. I didn't own a Silhouette. I then printed it out and hand cut everything. So that's where we started. And then like some little Easter stickers from a sampler. And look at this, March the 24th, Blackbird Print Co. shop launched. How exciting. So that was when my store first started. Ordered my Silhouette on the 9th. How exciting. Silhouette arrived on the 14th. Wow. This is so much like, yeah, memories. And Ivy turned 1, my German Shepherd puppy. Then there was April, order 2 new cut mats and establish a PR team. Proud to announce that 3 years later, I still do not have a PR team. I have one person who I have a PR coupon code for, who's lovely and promotes me a fair bit, but she doesn't even use the coupon code. I'll have to remind her that she's welcome to at any stage. Game of Thrones being back, how exciting. And then May, and by this time I think I'd actually bought a secondhand Erin Condren. So this was monthly views, and I made this little template kit, and yeah, made these for myself. So I think that's as far as I got with monthly views. Then there was my, what's this? MBE, Made by Alyssa's 2016 April Photo Challenge. And I wrote it all down so I wouldn't forget. Some kind of menu that I was doing on a post-it note on top of another dashboard. Some family photos. So if you're not familiar, this is me and my fiance Chris. This is Ivy, my German Shepherd, and Chase, my Border Collie. And this is my family. And unfortunately, I put Ivy's butt over my brother's face because I'm the worst. But we scrub up nicely, don't we? That's me and Chris. And yeah, the rest of them who I love. Okay, so this was my very first little spread. Oh, it's so embarrassing, but also I tried. Look how hard I tried. This is what I'm saying. You do not need a fancy planner, and you do not need fancy stickers to make it work. This was literally a pack of these kind of cardstock with glitter stickers. I got, I think, a sheet from Spotlight, and I just made it work as best I could. And some random leafy stuff. Like, none of this was actual planner stickers. This was all just random crap I bought, all made for myself. I made this little kit for myself, I believe. Did I? I can't remember if I made this or I bought this. I did, because I made these lunch, dinner, and then checklists for water, which actually is a pretty good design, and I probably should make something like that again. I think I sold them when I first started. So yeah, this was my first attempt. So as you can see, I was making labels and things to fit these inserts as they were, which really don't work, but I tried really, really hard, and I was exceedingly proud of it. So this is the first sticker kit I ever bought. Now I can't even remember. I think the shop was Little Peony Prints, Little Peony something. Anyway, I think a lot of shops do use this art, but I actually bought planner stickers. I mixed and matched it with my own little meal ones that I had, and yeah, absolutely butchered it, but I made it happen as best I could. I can't believe I ever used this much space for a whole day. But yeah, it worked. Then I made this. Yeah, then I made it, made a rose gold one. I actually ended up turning this rough guide of this rose gold and this kind of glitter into a kit. I actually ended up making a kit that worked. But yeah, so I was doing checklist, full box, and then like this kind of stuff with appointments for the day, and then lunch and dinner. So I had a plan of what I was intending on doing with this, not that I really did. And I know that I stuck these little random shapes up here that I cut out because I managed to cut this, because at this point I didn't have a silhouette. I was hand cutting or using a craft blade and a knife to cut around the edges of all of these. Again, this is one that I butchered together. Made myself some little flags and stuff. As you can see, pretty much everything is squares because I didn't have a silhouette, so I was cutting anything by hand. And then, yeah, and as you can see, at this point, I actually have stuck stickers over to make separate days. So I'm now going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, week, which is kind of the layout of the horizontal Erin Condren, so that's obviously where I got that inspo from. Again, I made this little sticker kit. This is cute. I ended up turning this art into a proper full kit at some point as well. And the Easter ones, I got these from, these were from Made by Alyssa. I made this little bee kit, like honeycomb and bees, and again, made by Alyssa. She was one of the first stores I ordered from. I think, oh yeah, there was a planner meetup, and I was out of going. I was too scared to actually go to it. My weekly goal was to develop horizontal kits. I never did this because, yeah, I never actually got around to it, and no one really uses them anyway, but at this point, I kind of had a plan of how I was laying things out anyway. And then I stopped using it because I got an Erin Condren. So that's as far as I got. I was having a flip through here earlier today, and it was quite funny. My goals for 2016, I should check them now. Get a motorbike license, no. I got my learner's license. Veggie garden, no. Pay off all debt, no. Lose weight, no. Maintain planner beautifully, Start Etsy store, did that. So I did that much at least. To-do list. Oh yeah, this was all my questions. See, this is quite interesting. This is my questions about how to start a business. And I actually sat down with Chris and had like a meeting. So register a business name. Do I need to apply for an ABN, get insurance, accounting software, working out taxes? Do I need a bank account for it? Can we claim expenses? What do I need? I need to declare my secondary employment with my other place. I need a company name. I need a domain name. Do I claim a salary? Do I need a PO box? And I said, yes, I do. And I still haven't done that. Expenses, how long will it take? How can I do this? Should I talk to an accountant? So I was really thinking about this. It wasn't a fly-by-night thing. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you're thinking of starting up a shop, do your research. Michelle, a custom kit. I was trying to set up a kit for my friend and kind of working out a vague, rough plan. What? Oh, yeah. This was me coming up with ideas for my friend Tracy. This is so funny. Look, journaling stickers, something that made me smile. I turned this into note page kits eventually. Grass washy face. So this is all stuff that I thought of doing and then did I not. Kit theme ideas. I've probably done a lot of these in my time. But yeah, like people ask where I get ideas. I just sit and think of ideas. A crime scene. That's so cool. Startup considerations. This was me trying to work out my costing, and that was based on my A4 paper being, what, 80 cents? I don't know. That was a long time ago. Working out how much and I thought my printer would cost $100 to $200, lol. Postage, pricing structure. My postage hasn't really changed. My pricing structure has not too drastically, to be honest. My kits are actually cheaper than that now. And the original layout of my kits. Vertical kit layout. Look at this. Like early little doodles. Email. This is hilarious. Should I do ideas for discounts, alternative products? This is when I thought I would have a stationery empire. Not quite. Different functional sheets I wanted to do. Oh, trivia night I was organising. Adulting stickers. Used my info. Got mad, didn't need police, great self-control, cooked a meal, no fires. Then I found out heaps of other people had done adulting stickers, so I abandoned it. But there's the proof. I actually thought of it. I didn't just steal someone else's idea. To-do list. This was all ideas, and I was ticking things off as I did or didn't do them. This is me keeping stock back in the day. Wow. It's kind of wild. I've come a long way since this. What else do I have? Things to do list, adjust page settings, make a thank you sampler. This is all so early. Music lesson stickers. I think that's because Monique mentioned that she wanted them. And these are to-do lists where I did this stuff, which is pretty funny. My wish list of stuff I wanted. I have all of them now. And what's that? Operation New Me, calories per day. Yeah, right. Cut that out. And then a business card. My very first business card went in my very first planner. And then this was me trying to work on my lettering. And that, my loves, was my first ever planner. So you do not need a fancy planner. You do not need all the fancy stickers. You can very much DIY. I very much DIY'd. There it is in all its glory. I think it's kind of wild. Yeah, I guess part 2 will be, I don't know if I'm going to bother doing flips of my, well, I then got this planner, so I'll show you my very first spread in my Erin Condren. I bought this secondhand, which is why it starts in April, and that was my very first spread, which is one of my Erin Condren kits that I could finally use in an Erin Condren planner. So there we go. I have my very own Erin Condren planner as of the 28th of April. Very, very cool. So I now had a planner and, you know, come at me, bro. So there was that planner. Then there was 2017's planner. Just looking at, oh, Fox and Cactus. Same kind of design. So this was all, this is, oh, that's so cool. That was made by Alyssa Kit. So this was my 2017 planner with my Sassy Mel Targaryen planner cover on it. And then I have this year's planner, which I'm about to sit and do a flip through of. And that'll be a separate video, so keep an eye out for it. So yeah, that is where I started. Thank you, Johnny, for giving me the idea to plan this. I hope any of you were interested. And yeah, if you want to see flip throughs of my other earlier planners, including a lot of Blast from the Past kits and stores, let me know. Thanks, guys.